In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team right now in NBA 2K23 my team, and the best possible team has changed so much since the last time I did this video, with obviously some really good new cards coming out. So this team is completely different than the last time I made this video. I just want to give you guys an updated, best possible team in the game. So at the starting point guard position, we are going to go for one of the best point guards in the game, and that is going to be Super Don Ol. Now I know a lot of people would probably go Penny Hardaway and some other options as well, but for me, I do feel like Don Ol is the best point guard in the game. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan. Also guys, let me know in the comment section down below what would you guys change about my team, and let me know what team you guys would run if you had a limited amount of MT and all of the reward cards in the game. What do you guys think is the best possible team? But looking at Don Ol here, he's going to be one of the best offensive point guards. 92 3 ball, 92 mid-range, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, and I will say this 80 driving dunk is got to be a lie, because this card literally dunks everything. He's got a 95 drunk tendency, 95 dunking tendency, and he's got some really good dunking animations. The card's also got one of the best point guard jump shots in the game, the Derrick Rose base on quick timing as well, and then he does have the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner as well. So I mean, Don Ol plays good defense, he's super fast with the ball in his hands, and he does have one of the best jump shots in the game, at least for a point guard. So overall, I do think he's going to be the starting point guard. Now for the starting shooting guard position, there's so many different shooting guards you could go with, but for me, I do feel like Terry Dishinger is going to be the best shooting guard in my team. To pair alongside a guy like Don Ol, he's going to give us some good height at that shooting guard spot, being 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. I mean, this card stats wise is probably like a top 3 card overall, like completeness wise. Like this card is just super complete. 88 3 ball, 93 mid-range, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. He's going to be super good at slashing to the basket as well, with a 90 driving dunk, 96 vertical, and also a really good defender. I will say though, the only flaw about this card, like the only flaw I can really think of, is the fact that he can't get handles for days. As you guys can see right here, it's kind of, there's no like arrow to say that you can add handles for days to him, so unfortunately he can't get that badge, which means he's going to lose stamina, especially when he's dribbling the basketball. But that's why I'm putting him next to a guy like Don Ol, because if he was next to a Penny Hardaway, he kind of needs to be able to handle the ball a little bit more and be the main offensive guy. But since he's next to Don Ol, he can take some more of the offensive load off a guy like Terry Dishinger, and he can just be a really good defender, really good overall card, who has one of the best jump shots in the game and the best dribble style, or one of the best dribble styles in Chris Paul as well. So I mean, a lot of these flash forward cards have some of the best jump shots and dribble sigs as well, and that's mainly the reason why they're all playing on these lineups. And then guys, at the starting small forward position, we're going to go for the best card in the game, and that is obviously going to be Pink Diamond Tim Thomas. I mean, I don't think there's really any debate with that. I mean, I can just pull up his stats and badges here. We all know Tim Thomas the best card in my team, and definitely the best small forward. He's a 6'10" small forward, 7'2" wingspan. I really don't want to spend too much time going over him. I mean, we've talked about him since what, November the 4th, which has now been what, 3 months since this card has came out, and he's still the best card in my team, and I don't think it's really close. I mean, there's some cards that have came out, Terry Dishinger and some other cards we'll talk about that have kind of, come a little bit close to Tim Thomas, but he's still the best card in the game and easily going to be the best small forward. And then at the starting power forward position, we're going to go for debatably the best power forward in the game, at least in my opinion. I do believe it's going to be the Galaxy Bob Nedelecki. I mean, this card, last year we all know he was a beast, and this year he might even be a little bit better. He's a 6'9" power forward with a 7' wingspan, but they absolutely juice his card's defensive stats and badges. I mean, 94 block, 94 interior defense. He's also got an 87 steal, 83 lateral quickness, and an 80 perimeter as well. So great defensive stats. And then look at these defensive Hall of Fame badges: Hall of Fame anchor, box beast, brick wall, chase one artist, menace, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, workhorse. Like, they absolutely souped out this card defensively. And then he's even got, gold challenger, clamps, glove, interceptor, awful pest, pick dodger, and ankle braces as well. So I mean, we all know this card's super good offensively. Like, that's why he's on your court, is to be a really good offensive power forward, because he's got one of the best jump shots in the game. This O'Shea Brissett jump shot, or at least base I should say, is one of the best bases in my team. It's going to be on quick timing as well, so a super fast jump shot, and then his movement is actually pretty solid as well. They gave him the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner as well. So Bob Nedelecki, an amazing power forward offensively, and even maybe a little bit better defensively. Yes, he's only 6'9", but that's why we're pairing him up with a guy like David Robinson, who's going to give us some more height and some more defense as well, to go alongside a guy like Bob Nedelecki. But Bob's also a great rebounder. I do quickly want to show you guys that he's got 96 offensive rebound and 97 defensive as well. So it's not like he's going to get out rebounded being 6'9". He gets some great rebounding animations as well. But looking at D-Rob here, he's going to be the best center in my team, in my opinion. He's 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan. This card's a great defender, 94 block, 95 interior defense, 84 steal, 87 lateral quickness, and 85 perimeter as well. He's one of the fastest centers in the game, 87 speed, 87 acceleration. He's also got 95 strength as well, and then he's got one of the best big man jump shots in my team right now, having a really solid release and a 94 mid range and an 87 three ball as well. So I mean, nothing too crazy with David Robinson. He's just a very solid center, in my opinion, the best center in the game, especially pairing him alongside a guy like Bob Nedelecki. So in my opinion, guys, this is the best possible team or best possible starting lineup you guys can build. I mean, Donald is definitely debatable. I think Penny Hardaway is a really good option as well, because he is going to be our backup point guard. So if you wanted to start Penny Hardaway and then run Don Ol off the bench, you can obviously do that as well. But for me, I think having Don Ol in the starting lineup is definitely going to help us out, at least with guys like Terry Dischinger, who can't really dribble the ball for that long. But looking at Penny Hardaway, I mean, there's really nothing too crazy with this Penny Hardaway card. Like, he's nothing too crazy. He's just a 6'7" point guard. He's got a 6'10" wingspan, good player model in game. He's going to be pretty fast, Hall of Fame claim breaker, Hall of Fame quick first step, which is really nice. He's also got, 93 ball handle, 93 speed with ball. He plays some very solid defense, going to be pretty fast. Nothing too crazy with Penny Hardaway, in most people's opinion, probably still the best point guard in the game. For me, he's going to be number 2. And then, guys, at the shooting guard spot, since Penny really isn't the best offensively, we're going to pick up, or we're going to use, I should say, and the Galaxy Kazi Russell. And here's the main reason why. I mean, you could definitely say Kazi Russell is a better shooting guard than Terry Dischinger, but if we were to flip it like this, we're gonna have so much offense on the starting lineup and really not enough defense. And then if you look at the bench, we're really not gonna have great ball handling at the backup, at our backcourt on the bench, because Penny Hardaway not that great offensively. Terry Dischinger is a good offensive card, but he's gonna lose stamina very, very fast. So that's why we're flipping the roles and we're going, flipping the positions. We're going Terry Dischinger at the starting shooting guard spot, and then Kazi Russell at the backup too, because this Kazi card is an absolute beast on the offensive end. He's a 6'5" shooting guard with a 6'9" wingspan. I mean, just take a look at these card stats. He's basically just a better Ricky Davis, because he's also got one of the best jump shots just like Ricky, and he's got some of the best dribble sigs as well, having that Chris Paul dribble style. It's one of the best 3-hunting dribble styles in the game right now. And then, like I said, a great jump shot, great all-around stats. I mean, the card's an offensive demon. He plays really good defense, easily the second best shooting guard in my opinion. Obviously, there's Dr. J, which I am going to say right away, he's going to be, in our last 3 players. I do think you could definitely start him over a guy like Terry Dischinger, over a guy like Kazi Russell. Just for me, though, I feel like those 2 shooting guards are just a little bit better. But let me know in the comment section down below, would you guys start or have Dr. J off the bench? In my opinion, I think he's going to be probably the 11th man on this squad. And then for the backup small forward position, it is really between 2 different cards, and I'm kind of torn between which card to go with, because I am a massive LeBron fan, and I'm actually going to go LeBron. I think Cincinnati's Pal is a very, very close number 3, and I was really debating putting him at the backup small forward spot. But for me, I think LeBron might be a little bit better. But like I'm saying, guys, it's super, super close, and I still don't really know which card I like more. I'm just going to go with LeBron for this video. Is a 6'9" small forward with a 7-foot wingspan. He just gives you some great all-around play. I will say as well, we're going to have some great offense in Kazi Russell, so I don't think we really need another really good ball handler in Cincy Powell, because at the power forward position, we are going to go for the Galaxy Dolph Shays, who's going to give us some really good offense as well. So yeah, I think that's the reason why I think Cincy might be a better small forward than LeBron, but I do believe for this lineup, we want to have a guy like LeBron who's going to help with rebounding and help with kind of size, because if we look at Dolph Shays, he's only a 6'8" power forward, so he's even smaller than a guy like Bob Nedelecki, and you could say that's a flaw for the card. I mean, that's definitely a fair, kind of flaw to say, but I do believe he's the second best power forward in the game. He's 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan. I mean, this card is just a pretty much worse Bob Nedelecki. He has a great jump shot, just like Bob. Kyle Kuzma base, one of the best bases in the game. It's going to be on quick timing as well, and then he does have the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner as well. So I mean, all these flash forward cards have some of the best jump shots in the game and some of the best dribble sigs as well. And like I was saying, that's the reason why they're super elite. So Dolph Shays, in my opinion, is going to be our backup power forward. And then, guys, to round off the best possible team, we are going to be using the pretty much the most solid center in the game, and that is going to be Pink Diamond Cream. I mean, he's been around for a while, obviously for about 3 months now, just like with guys like Tim Thomas. They've been in the game for so long and still some of the best cards of their position. Cream is a 7'2" center with a 7'5" wingspan. I mean, he gives you really good defense, 92 block, 93 interior defense. He's one of the he's one of the best rebounders in the game right now. To go alongside a guy like Dolph Shays, I mean, Dolph is going to really make up for the lack of shooting with Cream, the fact that Cream only has a 63 ball, and then Cream's going to make up for the lack of rebounding and defense as well with a guy like Dolph Shays at the power forward spot. spot. And then guys, for my 13th man, I'm gonna throw Anthony Davis in the lineup in case you maybe don't like the shorter point guards, or shorter power forwards I should say, Bob Nedelecki and Dolph Shea. So if you want to go with a guy like Anthony Davis, you can obviously do that as well. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my best possible team, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.